everyone, welcome back to some more Let's Play Convoy with me, your host Tim. It's been I want to say like a month, maybe a month and a week or so since I last played this game, maybe a little longer, and the game is now out of beta. It's officially been released. I'm sure there'll be a few patches maybe in the future, but I haven't played it since the last time we played it together, and I figured, I got like 30 minutes before bed. That's enough time to get a few good fights in and figure out what's different about the game, if anything's different. And so let's go ahead and start by checking out this awesome new button here called Stats. Hey, okay. So we've got Achievos. Nice. Gives us something to work for, I guess, in the game. Oh, cool. Jackpots. I don't know what jackpot is. Units lost, KM traveled, amount of fuel I spent, amount of bolts collected. Oh, looks like I have a 1 fuel towards 1 bolt ratio going on here. No high score, and I've lost 1 game. Alright, but well, we're going to start a new game, so let's go ahead and do it. Let's see what's so different about this menu. Is anything different? So easy, normal, and hard. You know what? Until I can beat the game once, we're going to stick to easy. Then when we beat it once, we'll play on hard, and we'll see what the differences are between the two. I believe the differences will be, again, your starting bolts and fuel, as you can see up here, and the amount of bolts and fuel you get at the end of combat. I want to say it was slightly better on easy than it was on medium. This starting bolts and fuel, we're still going to tear through this really quickly. So this is not that much of a head start. So all these are still locked. Oh, all these are still locked, but now I can see how you unlock them. Deliver all ship parts in a single drop to unlock this unit. Defeat the boss with only light vehicles to unlock this unit. Defeat the boss without using laser, plasma. Okay, nice. So we'll just play the game through easy and see if we unlock any of these things. And our Oh, these are all locked now. They used to not be. Defeat the TORVAK mini-boss to unlock this MCV. Defeat the Raider mini-boss. Okay, so defeating bosses. Oh, neat. Okay, so we have a bunch of stuff we can work towards as well in-game. So we got... Oh, and these units are different. These are both... Okay, we used to start with a light and a medium. Now we're getting 2, looks like medium vehicles here. Quad Eagle, Odd Rooster, Hot Bag D4. And our weapon's different. We're starting with the EMP Blaster. Fires an EMP blast that collapses shield or stuns a target for a short time. Oh, hey, I like that. Okay, but we're going to have to rely on our vehicles to do the killing then. No mines this time around. Do I want these names? Odd Rooster, Quad Eagle, Hot Bag 4. So we'll still take Green Machine for this. Alright, I think we're ready to go. Let's go ahead and start a game. I'm sorry, I'm shouting because my music's way too loud in my headset. Let's go ahead and lower that. So, can I... Oh, okay, so we have a bunch of new information right here for us now. We've got Welcome to Convoy, this title screen. I just want to cover everything that's different right here, so I can see what my main objectives are, my places of interest here, which is still the same. We actually have some lights now for the enemies, so that you can be reminded. Raiders are red, TORVAK are blue, Privateers are green, and we can see that weak, medium, and strong indicate how the enemy, I guess, difficulty in those areas. We don't have any leftover inventory slots. This is our EMP, and these are the stats for our vehicles. Welcome to Convoy. After flying through an asteroid field, your spaceship was forced to make an emergency landing on the planet Omak Prime due to critical damage to its primary systems. The captain has ordered us to traverse the planet in search of replacement parts. Obtaining these will allow the spaceship to continue its mission. The captain wants you to collect the following parts and bring them to the spaceship: a compression coil, the flux capacitor, hyperdrive stabilizers, and self-sealing stem bolts. Oh, wait, this is back. So, okay, that's right. This is a random... You get random objectives, as it were. Omek Prime is a world filled with danger. 3 factions vie for control of the planet: the Privateers, the Raiders, and the TORVAK. Managing to survive in this harsh world, where most arguments are settled with violence, is key to your success. I have some questions about the factions. The Raiders. The Raiders are a ruthless and bloodthirsty bunch. They delight in the suffering of others, often attacking travelers simply for the pleasure of combat. They are recognizable on the map by their red color. The TORVAK are a mysterious group that favors technology over sheer numbers. They seek technological advancement in everything they do, exterminating everything and everyone that stands in the way of their perceived best course of action. They are recognizable on the map by their blue color. And the privateers? The privateers adhere to the old pirate code of those that sail the seven seas on planet Old Earth. They are obsessed by wealth and frequently try to bully travelers into handing over their valuables. They are recognizable on the map by their green color. And I think we're good. Let's go. Alright, so we've done a little bit of this before, but we're still going to go back and go to camp really quick. Take a peek at our vehicles a little bit more. So... oh, nice. I can just click on that and it brings you right to the shop rather than having to click the shop thing right away. I wonder if these will unlock other shop things later in the game, like expansions or whatnot. Alright, well, let's go to the shop. So... here we can only buy fuel, and it's available for 10 bolts. There's nothing else we can do here. We have no damage, and we don't have any equipment to sell. Alright, so let's return. Oh, this zooms right in now instantly, rather than giving you that slow zoom. So we have a tiny bit of bolts I can afford to spend right away to upgrade every vehicle once. So I am going to upgrade everyone's handling. I kind of miss that little zoom it used to do. What? Oh, did they fix this, by the way? Yes, they did. Excellent. Okay, so the Mine Guard no longer gives you an automatic 33% to Mine Guard. Normally, in the past, you could click on this and then right-click to take it away, and you would keep the Mine Guard percentage and the Mine Guard here. I'm glad to see they fixed it. Awesome. And then this guy. Let's give him... some more armor. Well, that's interesting. We can actually see it. What it's going to do to us up there, and down there as well. It gives us 60% armor protection. Okay, that's what we're going to spend on that to start. Let's go ahead and leave the camp and begin adventuring. So the first thing we want to do is figure out which of these we're going to go for first. So I think we've done the flux capacitor before. Let's see what's closest. 206, 234, 180, and 174. Okay, so we'll go for the furthest, the flux capacitor, since we've got a bunch of fuel here at the moment. So, let's go out adventuring, everyone. This will be familiar to you. If not, well, I'll describe it as we go along. You can see what areas that different factions control by the color here. Right now, as you can see, they're weak everywhere, with no one currently being directly on top of our spaceship here. As the game proceeds, I swear that they begin to increase in the depth of the color, making it so that these areas will become stronger. So you're on not really a timer, but the game's going to get tougher. You have to make sure you're definitely with it as you continue to do so. That you've got to upgrade as you play. You notice a smoking privateer vehicle in the distance. It is emitting an emergency signal. Let's investigate. As you approach the privateer, you see him look relieved. Hello there, matey. I seem to be down on my luck. I don't suppose you could help me out. I'll make it worth your while. We got the bolts. Let's repair his vehicle. Thanks a lot. That was the third damn time my vehicle was broken down. I was busy looking for the fabled treasure, you see, using this here treasure map I got. Considering my luck, though, I think it's cursed. Seeing as I owe you a reward, how about you take it off my hands? Alright. I hope that map treats you better. Best of luck, matey. Goodbye. And I think this is the treasure hunting side quest. You haven't seen a treasure map. Who knows what you'll find? Alright, we'll take a look at that later. Right now we're still going toward the flux capacitor, and that's probably on the different direction? Yeah, that's in the opposite direction. So that's for the future. There's another emergency call. We probably should visit that too. Let's... A strange ticking noise is coming from one of your vehicles. When you check it out, it seems to be the fuel pressure regulator. Easily fixed. The signal is broadcasted from a decrepit shutter semaphore tower. Its shutters still seem to be switching in a fixed pattern. Let's investigate it. Judging from the equipment inside, you suspect this tower to have been part of a larger number of Murray 6 shutter optical telegraphs. You haven't seen any other towers, though, making this lone remaining tower all the stranger. Let's look for loot. After a thorough investigation, you find the tower has been automated to repeat a single message indefinitely. You're not sure what it means, but the message is, New, Terry Pratchett. It would be possible to take apart the equipment for parts, although you're not sure if you should. Oh, wow. What was that? Going Postal, I think was the Terry Pratchett book from Discworld? Is that what I'm thinking of? I'm pretty sure that's it. So this was the Telegraph Machine. They had a series of them. That was I liked that. I liked that book. It's been too long. Let's take it apart. After taking apart the equipment, you manage to recover 110 bolts. The shutters in the tower stay silent as you return to your convoy. Okay, let's go through the rough terrain. As you traverse the stretch of desert, you spot several wrecks, partly buried by sand, likely the victims of local privateers. We'll investigate them. The wrecks have been picked clean of anything useful. Privateers are thorough. The radio signal turns out to be a distress call. A KGL trading company caravan is being attacked by privateers. They're asking for help. The coordinates aren't too far from here. Yeah, we'll do this. You soon spot the skirmish. It turns out most of the caravan has already been destroyed, but the few remaining vehicles are busy fighting the privateers. Engage them!
Unit reporting.
After you defeat the final privateer vehicle, you return to the KGL Trading Company caravan, or at least what's left of it. Let's radio them. The KGL Trading Company thanks you profusely. They regret to inform you that they are mostly transporting fuel tubes, but one of their combat vehicles offers to join your convoy. Sure thing. Hey! We have a new vehicle just like that. That's fantastic. We need to repair right away. Where's the nearest camp? We didn't get any bolts from that mission. Which I actually was hoping to get something to make up for that. So it's a good thing we stripped the other place clean. Alright, so we're going to repair those vehicles. Cool! Whoa, look at this guy! Oh, he's only got one slot, and it's a heavy machine gun. I mean, we could definitely use the extra firepower this early in the game, but I'll probably try to ditch this guy later. Assuming I can ditch him. Can I... I don't know actually how to scrap a vehicle. I guess I can always run it into something later on if I need to. Alright, well right now we're going to give him an upgrade, so he's going to get some better handling. This guy has the light machine gun. We're going to give him extra range. This guy can get... Oh, I upgraded his range before, not his handling. Did I upgrade the range? Oh. That would explain why I thought he was going too slow. Handling range... You know what? Let's just get that over with. And then over here, we'll give him... Oh! Mine Guard does reduce the damage from wrecks. And oh! Actually, this is awesome. It tells you what it does. Mine Guard reduces damage from mines, wrecks, and other debris by a percentage. We're going to give him a little bit of that. Alright, let's repair him once. And we need to buy some fuel already. That should be good. Let's leave the camp. And let's go out. So we're going to go back to find this flux capacitor. You spot a squad of privateers in distance. As soon as they've noticed you, they try to speed off. After them! Privateers are jettisoning their cargo or stay behind. Several crates of cargo hit the sand. Let's inspect it. Ooh! It turns out the jettisoning cargo is booby-trapped and explodes. Having stopped to inspect the cargo, you were unable to chase the privateers responsible. But none of my vehicles look like they took any damage, so thank goodness. We must have gotten lucky there. And we're almost out of fuel already. This is amazing. You spot a large number of privateer vehicles engaged in combat. They seem to be two separate groups fighting each other. Let's wait for them to finish each other off. The battle rages on until eventually only one faction is still left. The vehicles are too damaged to put up a fight when we engage them, allowing you to easily dispatch them. Looting all the wrecks, you managed to acquire 76 bolts and 30 fuel. Cool, we took a little bit of damage that time though. Here you can see how there's a greater amount of activity happening in the darker colored areas. As you're driving along, you spot an object by the side of the road. We're going to ignore that one. Ooh! As you pass the object, it explodes a few moments later. Looks like you made the right call. Great! That was lucky. You arrive at the professor's laboratory. The plot around it is littered with various bits of machinery, presumably discarded experiments, whilst the laboratory itself appears to be an old hangar. As you approach the laboratory, you hear the unmistakable sounds of combat. It appears several raider vehicles are attacking it. Intervene!
Unit reporting. What can I do? Reporting. Vehicle reporting. Sir. Ready and waiting. Waiting orders. Hey. Roger that.
You defeat the final raider vehicle that was attacking the laboratory. You find some loot in the wrecks. 11 fuel, 51 bolts, and a heavy plasma blaster. A white-haired man wearing a lab coat comes running out, approaching your convoy. Let's hear it. Many thanks! I struck an unfortunate deal with some arms dealers, but suffered a slight delay in regards to payment, so they decided to take matters in their own hands. Unfortunately, I sadly lack mighty science weapons to fight for myself. I should remedy that. So what can I help you with? Ask about a flux capacitor. So, a flux capacitor, you say? You came to the right place. I'm quite an expert on those babies. I could build you one suitable for a spaceship, but I haven't got everything I need. In order to generate the required 1.21 gigawatts, I'll need a highly volatile energy source, which I haven't got lying around, but I know where you can find some. Only TORVAK has access to energy sources of this magnitude. It's not as if we could try to harness the power of nature or anything, so if you could acquire an energy pylon and bring it back, I can fix you up with a flux capacitor and use the excess energy for my own projects. We have a deal, yes? Yes we do. Wonderful! Okay, unfortunately I don't know of any TORVAK facility that has access to the amount of energy I need. However, there is a checkpoint not too far from here that might be persuaded to give you more information regarding these matters. I'll tell you where they are, yes? And you can go collect an energy source. Great, excellent. You'd best be on your way then, okay? Goodbye! The professor heads back inside his laboratory frantically. Alright, let's move out. Can I actually access my convoy here? No. Ah, that's a shame. I would love to be able to reposition my units. Alright, so we took a bit of damage there. Where's the nearest camp? Oof, that's gonna be a pain. We're going back this way. There's less activity. Assuming I can make it back there without a fight. We're going to have to be very careful if we engage in combat. You spot a broken down privateer vehicle by the side of the road. Let's keep going. Just in case it's a trap, I don't want to actually get caught with it. Okay, we made it. So we're going to repair my vehicles. I need to upgrade them again. We're going to upgrade this guy's, I want to say his health. This guy's health can be upgraded as well. I don't want to put too much into this guy, because he's only got, yeah, 1 expansion slot. He's really something he's along for the ride, literally, at the moment, but he won't be sticking around. Let's see, so this guy's got the light machine gun? Yeah, he can also have the heavy plasma blaster. Very effective against armor, does relatively little to health. And this weapon? Basic machine gun, effective against all unit types. Sure, so we'll do that with him. This is Quad Eagle. Oh, we should probably repair my MCV. And give him another upgrade. We'll give him some more health. And what's available at the shop? Ooh, if I buy one of these, that's most of my bolts. I don't think I'm going to do that yet. I want a little bit more. Actually, we're going to upgrade this guy's health one as well. Alright, let's get going. So where was that TORVAK place? Let's see. Flux capacitor. Oh, okay, it's in this direction, so we're going the right way. We will get to fight some TORVAK, maybe? While driving through the blistering sands, you spot a lone TORVAK vehicle driving distance. Easy pickings. Attack! Easy pickings indeed. You blast the lone vehicle to smithereens without it putting up any resistance. You manage to acquire 44 bolts and 9 fuel from the wreck. Alright, let's go to this place, and if we get any bolts from here, we're doubling back and picking up a missile launcher. You come across a TORVAK checkpoint. They attempt to radio you. Let's hear it. We greet you. We have the locations of a raider outpost we desire to disappear. You will never find a more wretched hive of scum and villainy. We will reward you for your efforts. You want us to kill them? All a matter of semantics, but yes, kill them. Very well. We are pleased. We shall reward you with 53 bolts and 5 fuel for your troubles. The TORVAK checkpoint transfers the coordinates of the raider base to you. We wish you luck. Yeah, thanks. There was another thing over here, so we're going to go take a peek at this really quick. They seem to appear to be coming from a tier camp at a distance. It seems as if there's a lot of activity in the camp, but you don't think they've noticed your convoy yet. Let's get them!
Ready. Standing by. Yes. Vehicle reporting. Vehicle reporting. Awaiting orders. Standing by. Yes. Reporting. Ready to fire.
You've dispatched all the privateer vehicles. You find some loot in the wrecks. 16 fuel, 62 bolts, and a light rocket artillery. It appears the camp was a refueling station. You have managed to acquire 8 fuel. Wow, this is... Oh! Look at the dust that happened there. That was a neat effect. So I think that might have been a leftover from the... Uh-oh. You spot a non-functioning TORVAK vehicle beside the road. Keep going. We're hurt. We're not going to investigate something while we're hurt. Actually, we're not hurt that badly. Darn it, should have investigated it. Alright, let's repair our vehicles. Launches dumbfire rockets at the target. Easy to dodge, but doesn't require line of sight. does this do? Does more damage overall. So you... do I actually want to ditch the light machine gun? This is 7 DPS. This one is 9.4. This is 7.1. Does the same as the light machine gun does. I like my cannon. We can always just hold on to this until we get another vehicle as well. Sure, we'll just hold on to it at the moment. We don't need to spend it. What's available for sale here? What is this? Super heavy railgun. A giant railgun that does massive damage and ignores shields. Its targeting sensors are somewhat lacking, and it can miss smaller targets. It's also super expensive. High explosive missile launcher. Long range missile with splash damage. Let's get one of these. And we'll outfit it on my ship. Seems like a good spot for it. And then we can upgrade everyone's armor one spot. And that's good. Actually, let's also pick up 2 fuel really quick. Now, where was that one Raider Rampage? They're on the way back, so let's keep going this way for the flux capacitor. Interesting that we fought 4 enemies there. That might have been because that was a stronger area. A group of TORVAK vehicles approaches your convoy, demanding to scan it. Okay. We have determined that you are no threat to the TORVAK. You may continue. I won't complain with that. Oh, another shop. We should stop in to see what's here. Drones. Increases the handling of the vehicle by 20. Adds hit points and AP, which is nice. Yeah, these are pretty decent. I want one for $30 though right now. Buy our stuff. Yeah, I should. Sorry, everyone. I'm not sure if I want to buy this or not. It'd be neat. It's the urge to fill the yellow slot with an item because I have the leftover bolts right now. No, we'll come back for that on the return trip. Here's where we need to go. You hear a voice bellowing from the radio. We're gonna cut open your heads and eat your brains. Several Raider vehicles begin to engage you. Prepare for a fight.
Awaiting orders. Hey! Awaiting orders. What can I do? Standing by. Going in. You got it. Hey!
Found 17 fuel, 51 bolts, and a buzzsaw. Looks like your brains are safe for now. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Oh, I love the humor. We don't need to go back. We took some damage, but I think we're still okay. Let's head over here really quick and see what we've got. You arrive at the TORVAK checkpoint the professor suggested you should take out. Oh, this is the TORVAK checkpoint. Let's attack it.
Orders. Reporting.
Holy crap! 5 enemies! Oh, wow. You defeat the final TORVAK vehicle defending the checkpoint. You find some loot in the wrecks, 10 fuel, 60 bolts, and a ballistic computer. Upon inspection of the checkpoint, you access their data files and acquire the location of the nearest pylon facility. Excellent.
Yes, Captain.
Where is the nearest place to go and heal up? Back up here. Oh, please don't let me have another fight. I will die horribly. Oh man, I'm hoping. Please, 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 get back. Yes! Oh, thank God. Wow, that was terrifying. All the money needs to be spent on this stuff. All of it. Everyone gets repairs. Awesome. Whoo! Okay. Wow, that was really tough. Let's increase his armor. What have I got here? A light artillery rocket, a buzzsaw, a retractable weapon that adds extra damage to a ramming attack. So I don't know how to do ramming attacks, so I probably should pay attention to that. How much is this worth? 20 scrap? We'll hold on to it at the moment. 100 range bonus. We'll give it to this guy. Actually, I could give him the light artillery rocket. 4-second reload? 8-second reload. It does 32 hit point damage. 28. Does more damage. It takes a lot longer to fire. Fires twice. No, we'll be fine. Shots, 2.2 DPS, 2.2 DPS. 6 shots, 4. Okay, yeah, we're good. Alright, let's get going. We'll do like 2 more fights and I'll call it a session here. You know, with the Mad Max movie coming out, this is a pretty fun game for me to put me in the mood to do this. This is awesome. Alright, let's see. Nowhere near treasure hunting. Nowhere near the flux capacitor. We're out in the middle of nowhere here. Oh, we got this stuff stealing stem bolts over here. We can also do a little bit of venturing, or exploring as it were. Alright, let's do... We should try to head towards something at least. We'll stick to the road and we'll see if we can take it around. A big red barrel is stood in the middle of the road. You are right in front of it. Let's drive around it. Drive around the big red barrel safely. Onwards! Last time I shot it, I remember taking a ton of damage. What have we here? The signal appears to be coming from a lone privateer vehicle. It appears to notice your convoy. Starts its engine and attempts to race off. Let it go. I'm not going to fall for that trap. Stay a while. Achievement unlocked. The signal appears to be coming from an old saloon. There are several old cars in the front that look like they haven't been started in a long time. There's a foul stench in the air. The saloon seems so still, so dead, so forgotten. Then suddenly a large woman bursts through the saloon doors and she yells and cheers for you and your men to come inside. Nope. As you drive away, you see the woman shaking your head. Several cars pull up to the front of the saloon, but none of them seem interested in your convoy.